Hello, you lovely people. I hope that you're safe and well and having a good week. In this week's video, I would like us to talk to those young people that are due to move home, that may be in the process of moving or even relocating to a different part of the country, different part of the county, or even a different country altogether. I'd like us to just look upon how you're feeling, maybe how you're actually reacting to the situation and with your emotions, and some steps for you to better help yourself with regards to this mammoth process of moving. I moved several months ago. It was December 2020, and it was so much harder than I'd ever imagined. It was so hard. And at that time, all I could think of was the things that could go wrong. What if this? What if that? And I suppose this is what this video is about, is for you to stop thinking like that, but to actually think about what are the things that could go right. Because I tell you now, us moving home is the best thing we ever did. And I'm getting closer to having an office, I'm happy to say. So let's just acknowledge how you may be feeling. You might be feeling really happy that there's this opportunity to move. You might feel sad, scared, upset, angry because the choice isn't yours. And that is obviously going to affect the way that you're thinking, you're feeling, you're behaving. And that might make you feel teary, snappy, angry, frustrated, just genuinely scared. But also what we've got to do is I just want us to remind ourselves of the feeling of excitement and fear, two very, very different feelings, but how they can actually create the same sense of a feeling within us. So even though they're very, very different, they can still make us feel the same. And that can sometimes, I feel, make it a little harder for us to realise how are we feeling about the move when we've got that fear or excitement. So my biggest question for you to think about right now is, I wonder how you feel about the move. I wonder how you feel about the move. And it's quite important that actually you just stop to reflect upon how you're feeling about it. Now, let me tell you, the way that you're feeling about it compared to when you kind of was first notified that you may or you will be moving will be very different compared to when you do come to the actual move. And again, it will be completely different to when you've actually settled into your new home. So just be prepared that the way that you're feeling about the move right now isn't necessarily going to last forever. It's just a process. Because what's happening is that you've grown up in this flat, in this house. You know everything about it. You know the noises, you know the nooks and crannies, you know about the location, you know about the neighbours. And what we're doing is we're moving from that. And for you right now, that might be really overwhelming. And that's okay. That's okay. It's a massive thing, moving. It's a massive thing. But what you're best doing is realising that this is a process that's going to be happening. Rather than fighting it or denying it, it's better for you to actually accept that it's going to be happening, because the time is only going to tick by. And if you're not part of that process of getting ready for the move, that's just going to make it even harder when it comes to moving day or when it comes to settling into the new home. So just realise that the way that you're feeling now isn't necessarily going to be the way that you're feeling. And also it's about realising that instead of thinking of all the things that could go wrong, actually think about the things that could go right. So if you're somebody, for example, that's having to relocate, maybe move schools as well, think about the opportunity of getting the chance to meet new people, make new friends, maybe make better friends, where you get to have maybe a new reputation of who you are as a person. So yeah, don't think of all the things that could go wrong, but think of those things that could go right. So just some kind of steps for you to do to try and help the move as much as you can to help yourself is get involved. Now, your parents and carers, family members, they're only going to tell you as much as you need to know, and rightly so. That might be really frustrating on your part, but rightly so. But just find out the information as much as you can. If you know where you're moving to, then see if you can get some pictures. If you're going to a new area, then see what's in the area. It's about showing and helping as much as you can, because as hard as it is on for you as a young person, it's going to be just the same, if not more, for the adults in your life that are moving. So just bear in mind that they'll be worried about you too. So if we do know where we're moving to, and hopefully we've got a picture, or we know the town that we're moving to, then at least that gives you the opportunity to maybe do some kind of forward research. But what I'd suggest you do is go around your room, around your house, and just make a mental note of the things that will be coming to you into your new home and the things that you'll be saying goodbye to. So it's getting ready for that transition of what's going to be different. What items do you have? And those special items, and I don't care how old you are, you'll all have a special teddy. You'll all have a special teddy. I'm 36 and even I have a special teddy, or a special keepsake. And it's realising that, okay, you're moving home and you're moving surroundings, but those special things, those precious things, they're coming with you. So that's quite important. Get involved. Get involved. Because the process is moving anyway, my next step is get involved. Even if that's decorating the boxes, making them colourful. Get involved and help if you can. Help if you can. And I think sometimes it's quite good to have a good clear out. Have a good clear out before you pack. Be organised with your packing, and realise that instead of being scared of, like I said, everything that could go wrong, actually think of all the things that could go right. My next and top and final tip is embrace it. Embrace it. I never thought that moving home would be as hard, like I said, but actually I never realised that moving home was going to be as good as it's been. And I was an emotional mess. I was so upset, I was so sad. And it hurt. It actually hurt my heart. It actually really hurt. But it's the best thing we've ever done. So yeah. I'm going to leave it there. You look after yourselves, and I look forward to doing a video for you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye.